Hey YouTube, just going to do a quick card for you. Well, actually, a bunch of cards. I'm kind of just going to be putting together some cards, I guess you could say, for right now. I'm just kind of testing out the camera, and I thought we would do some fun, quick Easter cards, or spring cards. And I have lots of stories to tell you guys why I have not done as many as I have wanted. Hopefully, it's going to kick back into gear here. We'll see. But that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, so first of all, it is Sunday night right now, and I oh god, I don't even know where to start, honestly. All right, so first of all, let's go back to Friday. So Friday I was sticking. Friday I had left work just a smidge early so I could go out to eat with my boyfriend and meet him up the road. It takes us about an hour and a half to go kind of where we wanted to go eat. So he had a sitter and someone to watch his mom for the evening. So that was pretty cool, and I was kind of looking forward to that. And then my father called. Like I said, we'd made it up there, and we were able to eat at least. But my father called and said that he had forgotten and accidentally left the doggy gate up, and the cat stays on the porch. My cat Oreo, stays. He pretty much has like a little cat condo and all that good stuff. He came as a stray, and he's really old. He was always in fights, and he never won, and he was always scratched up, beat up, and so we doctored him back to health. I found out he didn't have any teeth, things like that. So I guess that's part of the reason, he didn't actually win on fights. Got to kind of have some teeth there sometimes. So we doctored him back to health, and that's been years ago, and he's honestly never been out and about since. And so he would always still come back. Like, I wasn't worried about him coming back. He kind of escaped or whatever and went on a little adventure, but he always comes back. But the what I worried about was he's very trusting of my dogs, and my dogs are very good with him, and they'll just lay with him, sleep with him, lick on him, whatever, and he will just rub under their noses or whatever, even if they're a little cranky. Like, he doesn't care, and he knows they're not going to hurt him. So but he's very trusting of dogs, which concerns me. And we have some new dogs in the neighborhood, and lots of several pit bulls actually that are kind of known for not being so great with cats. I love pits as far as myself. I used to have one, and I think they're wonderful dogs. They get a bad rap and everything, but definitely not the dog, or none that I have been around anyway. I won't say all of them, because you can't speak for all dogs. I've never been around one that likes cats. So, all right, so how's that looking? All right, so we're going to use this new spring die, I think. So we'll just layer that up. So basically, I was worried about him coming back by lots of new neighborhood dogs that he's never been around, and mistaking them for being friendly or whatever. So I left the doggy door up and the sliding glass doors on the porch and things for him to come back. Put new blankets out, because he does love new blankets. Anytime I put out a new blanket, the dogs and the cat, they all like just run to the blanket like they've never had a blankie in their whole life. They have six, So, but they want the new one. It doesn't matter. So and so I drove home quickly after that, and I skipped, all the shopping and things like that I was going to do, and came home to look in the neighborhood for him. I called Kitty Kitty 1,000 times, and, kind of looked like a crazy person going around in people's yards and whatever, anywhere I thought that he might possibly be. And so I could not find him that night, but that morning, luckily, he appeared at like 9:15, and so at 9:15 he was back in his bed, or well, in one of the beds, and with the new blankie. So that was good. I was so happy to see that. And Okay, so that was my Friday. I was up late all night worrying. And then Saturday morning, luckily, he came home. And that was good because they were calling for lots of snow. But normally, when they call for lots of snow around here, we don't get it. Like, we've had a million calls lately for, oh, it's going to be, a foot of snow in 2 seconds. And we end up getting, they call a trace to an inch. That is like what we're famous for, a trace to an inch. And we never get it in our area. Now, like 30 minutes away, they will, but somehow it just always skips our area. So we kind of just pay that no mind and kind of go on about our business. And so baby Kay had a little, so I think that's pretty sweet and cute. What do you guys think? Can you see that okay? Is it better? I think I'm a little louder when I'm closer. I'm hoping. I don't know. All right, so we're going to do another card here. I'm kind of adding some finishing touches to various cards. So anyway, back to my story. This is gluing. I glued that while ago. You guys saw that when I actually did the other card, and if you watch that video, you know the punchline. So anyway, so he came home. We were all celebrating. We were so happy, and lots of love, lots of food, whatever. And so then baby K had his first birthday party, and my family is very supportive. Like if one of us has a party, we all come, and we're all going to be there for each other and that kind of thing. And I'm not as big on family things as some of the others, but I still try to make my appearance and do that thing. I don't think I'm as personable as everyone else, but anyway, I don't mind going. I just don't like to stay forever. Like I'm sort of a quick visitor, I guess. So anyway, I think I get bored easy. I don't know. Anyway, I need one of these darn pink ones. You guys see I'm having trouble cutting those. Anyway, so we went to the party. I was a little skeptical because it had snowed all day long, but it just wasn't sticking at all, and the road was black, which is what it usually does. It's no big deal, and nothing ever happens. It's just the way it is around here. And other schools will get called off or whatever, and we just don't. So, so that was fine, and and it's my cousin's first grandchild. And I was very close to this cousin growing up and things like that. So I did want to go and support her. So I went, and no one else seemed to be afraid of the coming storm because nothing was really sticking. But then as soon as we left, it started to stick. All right, I think that's cute. I feel like it needs a flower or something. Maybe, how about a white one? Let's try. I haven't really used these white ones in a while. So then once we left, and we stayed a while, we stayed really too long, but there were reasons for that too, because one aunt was scared to drive and she wanted to follow us back, but she really, really, really wanted to stay, and I had gone with my father, and so, I didn't want him to have to leave because I was afraid, and just on and on and on. So, all right, I think I like that. I think that's cute. Now if we can get that flower to stay though. Okay, so I want to add a couple of little flowers. What do you guys think of this one? I use the Nuvo little drops. They're dry now. Oh Hippity Hop, and then I put Spring Blessings on the inside. And sorry guys, I've got glue in my hand. They look horrible. Maybe I won't add a flower. Maybe I'll add, I think I want to add another egg. All right, so anyway, we're driving in the snowstorm. We can't see the road. It's horrible looking. And my aunt is following behind us, who's apparently like in her 60s and never ever driven in snow. So she is truly terrified, probably worse than me. And so we all make it back this way. I try to go to the dollar store. I have white shoes on. I've already stepped in like snow goo, and it's just like I don't know, like it soaks my feet because it's like super deep. And so I wasn't expecting that either. And all right, so this one I'm just going to add the word Easter on there. So anyway, it's hard to glue and talk for me. So I skipped going to the dollar store because then when I stopped there, like I said, I had the white shoes on, which wasn't a problem where I was, but there it was like super muddy and slushy. So I just decided I don't want to get my shoes completely nasty, and I just can never get them clean after that something like that. So I cannot get this glue off my hands. Um, so anyway, so we come home. I feed the all the critters and little doggies and kitty, and I start getting out the cooler because I'm afraid the power is going to go off. And I hear trees breaking. There are trees all over the road as we're coming home, and it's kind of scary. And I can hear trees breaking like up in the mountains. You can't see them, but the dogs will go crazy every time that they heard that. So, all right, so I did several versions of this card, by the way. So I did just the green and the kind of off-white there. Then I did this one. Then I added some pink. So I've just kind of been playing around with little designs. Oh, my nose is itching again. All right, so this one I added a flower. All these ended up coming out kind of the same. I really don't like doing the same kind of card, but I did this time. So I think those are really cute. And I kind of used that background and that embossing folder, I mean. All right, and then I found these, which I had done before, but I must have had extra. So I just added a little butterfly. I'm not sure which one do you guys like, with butterfly or without a butterfly. And that's just a little like a burlap bunny. And then also this one, I love peach, and that's just a little spring dye there. So, and some pearls. So anyway, all right, so we're trying to get everything out because we feel like the power is going to go. And so now there's this one, and I just want to do some cute little bunnies, one facing the opposite way is what I've come up with, in this little frame. So these are really fast. They're just, that's why I can talk and do it. You can see exactly what I'm doing. You know, it's not rocket science here. So anyway, soon then our power does go off, and you're never ready, of course, you know, no matter how much time you have, which we didn't really have that much time, but so then, oh, do you guys want to see a picture of my kitty? I do have that near here. Let me get this glued down and then I'll show you. I know I hop around from thing to thing. So then we couldn't hardly get the gas heater to work. And that was annoying, but it does take a while. We know that. Like, it always ends up working, but it just doesn't. Okay, so this is my kitty. This is Oreo. He's so cute. He's old man. But anyway, so we did that. All right, so we were in the dark for the night. And then, what happened after that? Let's see. Tonight, like, the family, I was scared that Dad was going to go back out because the family are idiots and they did not go on home when we did. And we'd stayed too long, I thought. But they kept staying, and you know, it's a 1-year-old party. Like, you have to go home. You can't, you know, just stay forever. And it was really cute. Like, all the decorations were really cute. It was like farmhouse stuff, and he loves animals. So, you know, everything was awesome, and cake, and the food was good, and giant cupcakes. And, but anyway, so our power is finally back on now, which is Sunday night. They did call school off today, so that was nice. I mean, for tomorrow already, because there's like power loss everywhere. So hopefully I will get stamped tomorrow, but I wanted to put these fast cards together, and I've got glue coming out all over that. Thank goodness it dries clear. But anyway, I think that's just white and elegant and pretty. So, I don't know. All right. So, I don't know if we have time for one more, but I kind of laid this one out. Let's see how fast we can go. I'm on 14 minutes, so I'm thinking probably not, but we'll try. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a better weekend than I am. I was really looking forward to stamping, and I haven't got to do really anything because it's really hard to stamp in the dark, and we kind of close this room off so that we can keep the heat in the other room, because we only have the gas heat in the living room. So that is, you know, one of those things. But hopefully this week I will have more cards coming up, and you guys just kind of bear with me, but we will have some cute ones, hopefully, if tomorrow plays out, that is, the way I need it to. So I'm going to cut this off. I'll talk to you later. Bye.